Hello everybody, my name is Ilya.
And my name is Tyler. Together we make up Cavre, a couple that loves to play board games.
There's hair on the table. Beasley was just here,
He's
so.
distracting me with whatever it is.
This week we're going to take a look at our top 10 games on our shelf of shame that we just need to get off.
Yes, yeah. It's a mouthful, but they need to be played.
It sounds like this video is just going to be us making excuses of why we haven't played games.
You should just put the bell right here and be like, anytime we go too far, ding, 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 ding. That's enough. No more excuses.
Yeah, it's definitely, I feel like this, there's been a big, stride to move it to the shelf of opportunity, but I think this is a full-on shelf of shame video.
Yeah, these games should not be on our shelf of shame.
No, definitely not. Well, without further ado, in no particular order, let's get to it. So I'll kick things off.
Sure, have
So the
at
first game that I'm going to bring is Vast.
The mysterious manor, though.
We love Crystal Caverns.
I'm beginning to really love Root, so.
Yes, so Leader Games is just phenomenal. Everything they touch is just mwah.
Oh, Oath. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Go on.
So, and Forts, there's so
Yes.
many good. But we played Crystal Caverns, and it was just so good. You can be the cave, and we're like, we have to play Mysterious Manor. But have we played it yet?
No.
Why not?
I actually don't know. I think probably because of player count.
You can play with 2 players.
No. But we played Crystal Caverns at 3 and then at 4, and it was just so much fun to see all the different characters come together and duke it out. So I thought that was really fun, and subconsciously I'm expecting the same thing from Vast Mysterious Manor. So I want the same experience.
I think it's
elevated.
also the asymmetry aspect of it, because
It's scary.
Yeah, typically I am the learner of the rules, and I have to kind of tell everybody and I teach everybody. But learning 4 to 5 different sets of characters and also trying to pay attention and doing my own strategy and supporting everybody else is a little bit daunting.
Yeah, it's almost like you have to have a specific friend group for this one, because we need to be able to say, this is how the game runs.
You need to play
Here's your
multiple times,
character,
too.
and just go with it. Yeah.
So that is why Vast and Mysterious Manor is still on our shelf of shame. But will it still be on our shelf of shame next week?
Probably.
Probably. But maybe not. We'll see.
My game that I'm going to bring out first is Kalimala. Kalimala is published by Blackfire Games, or Blackfire.
And Stronghold as well, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And basically, I don't know a whole lot about this game.
We got gifted
the game, and then we went to Dice Tower West, and almost everybody we had talked to at the convention was like, we got to play Kalimala.
And it's
amazing. It was amazing. Or we're going to play Kalimala. And the crazy thing about it is it is an older game. And I was just kind of surprised to hear so much hype about it. And now that...
we're swayed by the hype.
Yeah.
Swayed easily.
Yeah, swayed easily.
So, very excited to play it. We also heard very good things from it beforehand, so as well. There's been a lot of kind of...
It's like
There's been a lot of seeds planted to say you should play this game. And I feel like this is one we definitely could get off, because we can play this 2-player easy. It doesn't need to be a high player count. We have no excuse to have this on our shelf of shame. Let's play it right now.
Is it even punched? It's not even punched.
Look at all the cubes. Okay, we'll play this after this video.
Alright.
Perfect. Will it be on the shelf of shame by the time we post the video?
Hopefully not.
Nice. Up next, we have tzolk'in.
tzolk'in.
So this is from Czech Edition Games or Czech Games Edition. CGE.
CGE.
Not CEG.
Correct.
Yes. So this one has been one I've been wanting to play forever. We actually bought it last year.
Yeah, it's been
Probably
it's
over
been
a
on our
year.
shelf for a while.
And I actually don't know why we haven't played this one yet, because the rondel aspect of it is so exciting. Not a lot of games do what this game does.
A lot of people have asked us about this game as well. So it seems...
It's another one of those that's just like, I wonder why it is still on our shelf of shame.
Yeah, we're going off about not making up too many excuses, but
This video's full of excuses.
This game just needs to be played.
Someone needs that, like, the Game of Thrones shame bell, and we can just shame in the back.
That's hilarious, actually.
But I think it's also, we play so many different games for reviews for various reasons. There's no excuse we haven't. There's no excuse we haven't played this game.
Because we play games that we like or we're really interested in trying, and this is one of those games that we
fits
should
the criteria.
be.
It's top of there. This is probably top of our 2 playlist. Let's play this after this video.
Sunday at like 2 a.m. in the morning.
Let's do this.
All right. The other thing I want to say about this one is we recently actually just see the Brothers Murph play it on a Gen Con stream, I think it was. And I was like, wow.
Gen Con was a while ago.
No, it's like a Twitch stream.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, wow, I know we have this game, but I have no idea what's going on right now. I need to play it. More motivation.
And that's tzolk'in.
Yeah. This one I have a good excuse for.
I don't know if
Forgotten Waters.
I don't know if it's a very good excuse.
No. So Forgotten Waters is done by Plaid Hat Games. And essentially this game is a 3+ players.
It is.
So the initial deterrent, because we got this maybe right after COVID happened, I think.
Similar to beginning when COVID happened. Yeah.
So we got it, and then we realized that we weren't allowed to have anybody else over to our house. So it's been sitting on our shelf for quite some time.
And although there is an online mode that's very easy and accessible to play, we did not play it.
Well, Ilya doesn't particularly like online gaming.
No, so. That's true. I don't love online gaming, but what I don't love even more is asynchronous gaming. I will never play a game asynchronous because I feel like at that point it's just not a game to me anymore.
It's a different type of game.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy, I think the virtual games and virtual connections are absolutely amazing. We've had the opportunity to play many virtual games and I always really enjoyed because of the community aspect of it.
We're there for the experience.
Yes. But back to Forgotten Waters. I love pirates. This game is literally everything I would want. I think it's the time commitment that I'm scared of.
Because it's a campaign game, right? Or campaign-esque?
Campaign-esque. I think it is a campaign game. So I think that fear of commitment to that, because I absolutely cannot stand when we open a game and we play like the first 2-3 scenarios and then just leave it. So like I really want to experience the full story and really commit the whole time to it so we can experience the game in its full glory. So I think that fear of not doing that repels me from even trying.
That's fair. I'm just going to throw this out there into the YouTube space, but I want to know if anybody's played this game at 7. Because I didn't realize that you can play this at 7 players. Let us know how it was. Like, was it good? Now that would be tough to get the group together, but I want to know.
Maybe somebody has. And that is Forgotten Waters. So this one I am ashamed of a lot.
I don't know which one you're about to bring up, so. Oh, yeah.
So story time. We absolutely love Above and Below.
It's understatement, I think.
Yeah, it's one of our like
obsessed,
amazing games. It's one of the games that actually got us into this hobby that really multiplied exponentially our collection and our love for board games. So naturally, we're like Near and Far, the sequel to Above and Below. We're gonna play this just as many times as Above and Below. And I remember specifically, we went to a board game cafe with our friends, and we played Above and Below with them a few times. And we saw Near and Far on the shelf. And all of them were like, well, we should play Near and Far. And then there was me who's like, we don't know how to play this game. There's a lot of rules going on. We have 2 hours left. We likely won't even get through the rules before we start playing.
Also, to preface this, this was also the hangout session where we were asked to MC their wedding. So there was a lot of hype around other things.
Yes. So I'm like, let's just play a game we all know because we're here for a smaller amount of time. I think the cafe was also by the hour. I'm like, I can read the rule book another time. We have this game. We don't need to sit here and try to make sense of this game. So everyone was like, no, we got this. We can do this. 45 minutes in, we're like, let's play another game. Because there is a lot. It's a big entry kind of point game. There's a lot of different rules to learn. And it's not that complex.
But you have to get into it.
But I think you have to get into it. Yeah. I think for me, the one reason I think I was deterred from it is, although you can play all the maps separately, it does make sense to have the same group from going from 1 to 10, because there's 10 different maps that you go through, and it's story-esque. A lot of resource management, a lot of really clever, like everything Red Raven does is just absolutely so well thought out of, and beautiful and stunning too. Very ashamed about this one. I feel like there's been videos where we've lied that we've played this one.
What?
I feel like I may have lied that I played this one at some point.
No.
But the truth is here. We have not, and we want to, because now we also bought Now or Never.
Okay, I think that was one of the biggest turning points for me. Now or Never showed up, and I was like, we can't play Now or Never because we haven't played Near or Far.
We might play Now or Never first.
Anyways, this one is on our shelf of shame still.
Shame. 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 Shame.
Mary Kaibo. So this one is a Capstone Games game. And how long have we owned this game?
We've had this game for quite some time. I think just under a year. And I think the reason we mainly have not played it is colonialism.
Yeah, so correct me if I'm wrong, but my understanding is that it's a worker placement.
I think you're going around different. I don't know too
All right,
much.
let's not pretend we know what this game is.
I'm not gonna make the rules up,
yes.
But there's different islands. You're going to different islands. I think there's resources in there potentially, maybe some workers.
Yeah. So, anyways, this is like the main theme of this game is essentially heavily driven by colonialism, and for that reason, we just found that there were other games that were just like better for us to bring to the table.
Do we want to indulge in colonialism, or do we want to focus on something else?
Yeah, like pretty animals.
I do know this game is highly revered, and the mechanics in this game are absolutely wonderful. So I think eventually we definitely will check it out. I hear there's a really interesting campaign aspect as well that you can play.
I did not know that.
Kind of follow the story, and I've heard really good things from a lot of people. So it's not that we're not going to play this. I think it's just always when choosing a game out of so many different games.
We have some hesitations about
this one's. It's gotten to the top pretty close, but every now and then, anytime it's there, we're like, oh, but we can also play this.
Yeah.
So I think eventually we'll play this one, but we have not yet.
And I think the main reason we put it on our top 10 here is because there's a lot of people that talk about it, particularly with how the gameplay is, not necessarily about the theme. And they talk good things about it. And
we can still enjoy the mechanics and trash the theme at the same time.
We'll just re-theme it as we play it. Anyways, yes. Mary Kaibo.
Burgle Bros.
I was wondering which one you were going to bring up.
So I really, really liked the first one. I thought it was clever. It was quite difficult for a cooperative game, which I really liked.
I remember it being very difficult.
But it was really fun, and I think I played it more than you, because I played it with some other folks additional times, and I really enjoyed it. So when I knew that Tim Powers is going to do another one, we had to jump onto it. And look how beautiful. I just love the thematic way the boxes come out. The box in itself actually stands up and it acts as the platform.
It's part of the board.
It's so cool. And the theme is just so interesting. Like, you're navigating, trying to burgle a casino this time. Is it casino?
Yeah. Yes. It says casino. The Casino Capers.
The Casino Caper. So will you get a lot of monies? Will you be able to escape? No one will know until we play this game.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, and essentially you're just making strategic movements to not get caught, to also make it more accessible for your other team members to be able to get through things. And then everybody has a different ability or specialty type thing. And it's just interesting to see how it all plans out, because you can really get attached to one character and it's good.
I love it.
Yeah, and I'm just speaking from my experience with Burgle Bros.
The first one. Yeah, I heard everything the first one does, the second one elevates and makes better. And that's what sequels typically should do.
It's funny, because if you put Burgle Bros here and then you say elevate, it's kind of hilarious, because it's like a pun, because this game gets bigger. No? Oops.
And that has been Burgle Bros.
2 more left. This one is Istanbul from AEG. So ironically, we've played the dice game.
That's the only one.
And that's the only one that we've played.
I think there's. I don't know if there's another one.
We've just been. I think we got this around the time that we did our Roll and Write month.
No, I think it was before.
Slightly before.
Yeah, I think we've actually. This is another one of those games that we've heard so many good things from everybody, and so you have to play Istanbul. You just have to because of this. And I think it's resource market type game. I don't really know the rules that well. But we played the dice game. The dice game was very fun. So, and then right after the dice game, we're like, we should play the original.
It's a market selling game.
And then we never did.
We actually were on stream one time with Benita, and she was telling us that she plays it with her family all the time, and we were going to get her to show us how to play the game. And then we got the game, and then we didn't end up learning the game. And you know how life is. We just get busy, but...
this is another easy one.
We really just need to play this one.
Get to the table.
Yeah.
Right away!
Another one that we will be playing right away. This one actually might be punched. I feel like this is the one, maybe one you took time.
Oh, I don't think
nope, not punched.
Beautiful. Smell box.
It's a yummy.
Well, will we play this one before the video goes up live?
Which video? Oh, the video that
we're currently filming.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Here you go. Okay. The last one on my side is...
Bwomp, 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 bwomp. It's a little bit heavy. Nemo sauce.
So... I love the theme in this game, because essentially you're in a spaceship and there are some evil potential aliens, some bad things, creatures, that are trying to eat you. But everyone has kind of a secret objective. Some people, there could be a traitor element to it, but essentially you're trying to very quietly make it off the ship and make it to the planet you need to go to or to the pod so you can survive. But doors will close, aliens will come out of nowhere. And you might get eaten.
Yeah, and you all together have it, like, it's because it's a survivalist game, you all, like, have the same similar overarching goal, but how you accomplish that might be different. And then again, there is a traitor element, so I'm very excited to play this game. The theme is space and aliens, so it's very interesting. Well, those are beautiful miniatures.
They do.
So.
And what's really cool about it too is it's one of those games that we've heard everybody talk that it's one of the most thematic games you'll play. Because you do feel really tense. Like, is a door going to close behind me? Is someone going to betray me? What's going to happen?
Is there going to be an alien little thing that takes over your tongue and comes out and has his own little mouth and tongue and it's like a chameleon?
I think that might be a copyright.
Oh. Spooky.
But to make it even better, we ended up backing the campaign as when the second time it came around. So we actually got this game about a year ago in the first wave of shipping.
Yes.
But now the second wave has shipped.
Had just arrived, and the standalone game, which is equally as big.
Actually, it's bigger.
Actually, yeah.
It is bigger.
Oh my goodness.
So now we have two games that we have not played.
That are under the Nemesis realm.
And we just need to do it.
Yeah, I want to find some people that would be very interested, particularly in the theme of this game, because I think it's a good game to say, like, let's sit down for a few hours and, like, grind through this.
Not grind, enjoy the experience in a wholehearted way.
You can enjoy and grind at the same time.
No, grind means no fun.
No, he's wrong.
And that's Nemesis.
It's ironic because after we got, once we got Nemesis lockdown, there's no more lockdown because of COVID. I'm just really pushing the jokes today. All right, last on our list.
Let's see it. What is it gonna be?
It's not actually that heavy. The Gallerist. All right. So this is a Lacerda game. It's done by Eagle Griffin Games, and essentially, I think we've played all of the Lacerda games that we own currently, except for this one.
So we went on Lacerda. So I think we started with Lisboa.
We got Lisboa first.
And then we're like, these games are so cool and so amazing. So then after that, we got On Mars. No, On Mars.
Oh, On Mars, yes, yep.
So play On Mars. I was meh about On Mars, but like, you know, we got to continue our Lacerda growth. Then we got Kanban.
Actually, I think we actually got this one.
No, we got Kanban
because
first.
we got Rococo and Kanban at the exact same time. Oh.
Yeah, we got Kanban first. Because we got the games, we would play them. We would get one, we would play one. We were on a Lacerda kick. We absolutely loved it. And then we got
Monique and Naveen.
Yeah. We got this one, and then we didn't play it.
No, we haven't.
And I don't know why.
So wait, this was the last one?
This was the last one we
Okay.
got.
Okay.
We played. We would get one and play it instantly, essentially.
Okay, so that makes sense because we've played all the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The theme is amazing.
Amazing.
It's a complex worker placement, resource management.
It's a Lacerda game.
Yes. Well, we're trying to explain what that means.
Yeah, that's true. No, Ilya nailed it on the dot. It's got like elements of worker placement. There's like
little elements
like
of everything.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah.
But essentially here you are curating an art collection.
Ooh, yes. Yep.
So the theme really appeals to me. I think it's again me trying to sit down and I process a lot of rule books. I read a rule book every day probably.
Way more than I do, of course.
Yeah.
But I will say that I did do some of the
On Mars.
On Mars.
You did, because I was confused.
And Kanban.
Yes. So I think I just need to sit and read, and then I think at one point I think this one's actually punched because I set it up at one point we were gonna play it and then we didn't because I think we ran out of time. So I look forward to playing this one.
We look forward to playing all the games that we own. It's just we need to make time and find things to do.
Ugh, excuse me.
I think this one is punched because it also
I told
has the
you,
board,
I set it
right?
up.
But I want to see.
No. Well, we can't play it right now. We have Kalimala to play.
It has the
everything is good.
Yeah, it has the
beautiful
game trays, so that's part of the reason I think we punched it as well. So
I love good organization. I don't love good organization that all the tokens fall when you put the box to the side.
So one of the biggest reasons I want this off of the shelf is our shelf of shame is so that we can get the next Lacerda, and then I can
the next Lacerda.
Yeah,
and then the next Lacerda.
I think that's all they have.
No, I think. Oh. Well, we're missing
Escape Plan.
We're missing Vinos. And I think there's one more we're missing. CO2.
Right. Okay. So so when we get those three, then I can finally make a decision on which one I like.
And then we back weather machine as well.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
So there's gonna be two beautiful shelves of Lacerdas.
Yeah.
And that's been the top 10 games on our shelf of
shame.
Maybe a little bit off.
Shame.
Bell.
Shame.
And I'll have to edit a little bell in there.
So we do have a I want to say embarrassing number of games that we haven't played. But I would say not so much.
We play games on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Most times.
Most of the times. Or we play I would say we play at least 7 games a week. 7 different games. Yeah.
At least.
So we do pretty well for playing games. Maybe they're repeat games. Maybe they're quick games.
And that's part of the review world as well. We are gonna get new games. We're gonna play new games. But something we've done a lot. More recently has been playing games more and more of this, because I think last year we did have a lot of games that we played once or twice, but this year we're really making an effort to make sure we play games multiple times and really get to experience the depth and the advanced mode and all the different elements of those games.
And then to that point too is we know what games we enjoy, and I think part of that is consciously setting time aside to play longer games, and
Which we've been doing.
Yeah, exactly. And not only being able to play them more than once, but really focusing on games that are going to take us 2 or 3 hours to play, with the teach. So it's very intentional with what we're doing when we're playing games. And I think that this year has really even though it's only been a few months, I think it's really shown that it's possible for us, and I've really been enjoying it because I in particular like longer games.
Now, for our question of the day, it's a two-parter today.
Two-part
Part number 1, have you played any of the games that we have not played? And why should we play them?
Ooh.
Because I think the more that we have, because we want to play all these 10 games. It's not that we're we don't want to play any of these games.
Yeah.
These are our games that we want to get off our shelf of shame. So I think now is the time to slowly do that. And maybe we'll even make a little pinned comment that shows us the list that we get them off the shelf of shame. It's the first
so
one
can update.
December 32nd.
Yeah.
That's not a date. Anyway, so that's part 1. Part 2, is there any games on your shelf of opportunity or shame that you're really looking forward to getting off? What's that number 1 that you've just been dying to play, but you just haven't for various reasons?
I think I've decided that like shelf of opportunity and shelf of shame are not the same thing. I think the shelf of opportunity are just like games that you haven't quite yet got to the table. But the shelf of shame,
you feel the shame.
Yeah, like when you see the game, you're like, I need to play this game, and then you just feel a little bit bad. Because there are some games on our shelf that I'm just like, I know we're gonna play eventually. But when it comes down to it, it's okay if we don't get to it. But these games in particular, like, I feel bad that we haven't played.
That's true.
Anyways, those are the questions that we're going to ask. We'll leave them down in a comment.
And if you enjoyed our content, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. Also, you can hit that bell notification to be notified when we release new videos.
Yes, we've got some exciting videos coming your way. As always, we try to push out 2 videos a week because
on Mondays
that's what we love.
Wednesdays.
And yeah, until next time, I guess this is us. Looking forward to chatting to you.
Looking forward to getting games off our shelf of shame.
Yeah, we've got to go play some games now.
Bye. She fell.
She like jumped, slid, and then tried to turn, but then also jump onto the couch. So she was sliding, jumping, and then like just flopped into the side of the couch. You okay, baby? Okay.